Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome to episode 77 of my daily videos about copywriting. Today you'll learn a bit more about the subject of objections, which is a very important subject in all sales. Whether it's written sales, which is copywriting, or it's normal one-to-one daily in-person sales. It's very important to know about objections and to know about how to address them, how to handle them. So today I'm going to give you a sequence in which objections usually come up in the prospect's mind when you are offering them something. So the first type of objection is usually about the product or the service itself. Is that gardener really good? Is that photographer really good? Is this TV really the one that I want? Does it have the right specs or the right attributes? Different things about the vehicle, we call it, that is offered to us, or the person offering it. Then the second type of objection, once the first ones are kind of handled, is usually an internal objection, which means it's about the buyer itself. Am I someone who should own a credit card? Am I someone who would pay for an animal removal service to come to my house, or should I do it myself? Am I someone to go to a professional photographer, or should I just do it myself with my phone, just spend like 10 minutes to do a photo? Those are all objections that are turned to the buyer itself. It's more like an identity objection. If you are the right fit, if you are worthy, if you are courageous enough, all these different internal things that could keep someone from deciding to buy. The third kind of objections are external objections. That could be, I don't have money, do I have the time? Will I get support from my spouse, which is a very important one. So these are more something that's external to the buyer and not internal, and not about the product. So that is the rough sequence in which objections usually come up in the prospect's mind. And knowing that will help you to prepare when to focus on what. Handle objections on the vehicle first, then handle internal objections, and then handle the external objections. And that is a basic idea or a basic segmentation or categorization that will help you be prepared a bit better for your next conversation with someone to sell, but also for your copywriting, because now you can just say, okay, in the first few paragraphs I'm going to address the objections about my service or my product. In the second part of it, the second chunk of your copy, you will address the internal objections, and then the last part you will address the external objections. Or let's say you're doing a video series. In the first video you're going to address the vehicle objections about the product or service. Second video internal, third video external. You can be creative with that, but now you have a structure that you can follow to kind of go over all these three categories of objections, and in the end handle them all. So I hope you find this useful. Maybe you can use it in your next email or your next video or your next letter that you're sending out, or just in-person sales. Maybe you meet someone soon to sell to. That's all I have for you today. I hope you liked this video. Leave a like if you did, and always feel free to leave a comment. I'm always happy to hear from you. Bye. See you tomorrow.